Welcome back. So we are now looking at dictionaries. Let's play with this. Here is a constructor, dict, parenthesis, dictionary, parenthesis, let's call it info. How does info look like? Dictionaries have braces. I hope you understand. For a list, you have brackets. For a tuple, you have parentheses. For a dictionary, you use braces. Okay, right now we have created an empty dictionary, info. Here, sorry, info bracket string name is string Jane. What does that mean? Let's look at info. For key name, value is Jane. Here is another. So basically, I'm building my dictionary like this. For key name, value is Jane. For key age, value is 11. So notice the colon. So that is one item. Name, Jane. Name, colon, Jane. That's one item. Another item, age, colon, 11. That's another item. So notice key is name, string name. Here value is string Jane. In the second item, key is string age and value is 11. So value has changed from string type to int type, and that's okay. Grade 5, info bracket grade 5. Now look at info. So we have built our dictionary like this. All right. If I ask it to print info, aha, it's printing the string, just as info also told us what it was. So this is a constructive way of building your dictionary. One key, one value, one key, one value. Here is literal form. Fruits is the dictionary. For sweet, the fruit is mango. For bitter, the fruit is lemon. So let's look at fruits. Here we go. So dictionary, mind you, it is mutable. All right. But because it's within in braces, it is unlike a list, it is not ordered. Order does not matter. Okay. Unlike lists or tuples, the keys in a dictionary can be non-numeric. Okay. So these first things are keys. Name. In our case, we only used strings as keys. Well, you could use something else. Say info at 5, not 5, say let's say 10 for some, to avoid confusion. At 10 be 34. So let me look at info. Info had name Jane, age 11, grade 5, and 10 34. This is one item. You understand? So this is how you can expand your info dictionary. All right. Which brings me, so you can have non-numeric keys, non-numeric values, numeric keys, numeric values, and so on. Dictionaries are mutable, associative, and heterogeneous. You know the meaning of mutable and heterogeneous. Mutable means you can change things, as we have been doing here. Heterogeneous, it can have different values as different type values, different type keys. It is associative. Associative means for every key there is a value. Now notice there is an association that's going on. All right, that's what it is. They are not ordered. So sometimes if you try again and again, you might change the order. Okay, right now nothing is changing, but you can expect the order to change, and that's okay. All right. Now, set. Set is like a dictionary, it is not ordered. It is mutable, heterogeneous, but it is not associative. Okay. So, how do we construct a set? Well, there is a constructor. Okay. Then you can add something. Add is like append for a set. So I have added, look at S. S now contains, is a set of number 32. Add something else. Now look at S. It is numbers 32 and so on. You can add number 3. Let's look at S. Okay. Can I make it heterogeneous? That is, add a string. Looks like it. There is no problem. So that is a constructive way of building S. Here is a literal way of constructing a set. Just write down the set. Okay. What is the advantage of set? Set is unordered, mutable, heterogeneous. It is not associative. Why would we have a set when you can have a list? Look, set S index 0. That's a problem. It does not support indexing. So set is different from a list. Okay. List is more useful in programming if you are using index, but sets are very useful if you don't care about indexing. Okay. What is a frozen set? Frozen set is an immutable. It is not mutable. It is like a tuple. Frozen set is a set, but it is immutable. So, like set, it is not ordered, it is not associative. Okay, set is unordered, not associative. And like set, it is heterogeneous. What's the difference between frozen set and set? Frozen set is not mutable. Okay, so the only way to create frozen set is by using an iterable parameter. Okay, so what does that mean? Suppose I take frozen set this empty. Okay, now if I wish to add something to it, it complains because it is not mutable. So if I want a frozen set with 3, I can say f2 equals here frozen set with a list 3 4. So let's look at f2. It is frozen set with braces 3 4 ABC. Suppose I write it without the list inside. It complains. So what is the moral of the story? The only way you can create a frozen set is by using an iterable parameter. What does that mean? A frozen set, if I want to put in 5 things, right, then I have to put in either as a list or a tuple or a set itself. Okay, so let's say with a tuple, A, B, C, D, E. Let's look at this list, put it inside parenthesis and construct frozen set out of it. Now it's able to construct it. Okay, so that's the only way. Either with a list, instead of bracket you could use parenthesis, or you could even use braces and it will be able to create it. Okay, so one more container class, that is array. Arrays are meant for homogeneous container. Okay, so far we have seen almost everything we have seen is heterogeneous. Arrays are homogeneous. You will need to import the array module. Okay, and then you can build using the array method of the array module, array method from the array module. So I have thrown in a few things. Look at A1, that is an array. Okay, use different codes. So notice, what is this? I gave 1, 3.4 and 5.5. That 1 became 1.0. So what does that D mean? D stands for float. You could have also used F for float. It is the size of bytes, minimum size of bytes. So that's all it means. Okay. Capital L for int, little l is also for int, and so on. You can see. Okay. Uh, I hope this is clear. Int, and float. Okay. So arrays are meant for homogeneous container classes. Okay. Arrays are ordered and mutable. More on this coming soon. Until then.